on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to another DC TV Talk. Today I'm reviewing Doom Patrol Episode 2, Donkey Patrol. It's crazy. And from the title, just the title, you can tell, like, this show batshit crazy, dog. But it is so good. Like, okay, granted, it's only been 2 episodes, but those 2 episodes so far has been fire. Like the first episode, the first introduction was great. So then we leave off. We in episode 2. I'm loving the way that it's a story being told with Alan Tudyk's character, Mr. Nobody, narrating the story, and it's not like he's just doing it to where he knows he's in the show. Like the other characters, it's like the other characters don't even realize that's how weird and crazy this is. He's narrating them in the show, and they're responding to him. Listen, this episode made me laugh so hard. And then the action was, and then at the end, I was like, it gets you like in the feels, like you feel it for the character, you feel it for Cyborg, you feel it for Crazy Jane, you feel it for Elastic Woman. They changed her name from Elastic Girl to Elastic Woman because you know the whole Incredibles thing. Negative Man, like everybody, Robot Man, like when Cyborg tell him he was just useless, like all of that. Also, the first interaction between those two, Cyborg and Robot Man, super fun when he's chasing the donkey, and then they just talk. Oh yeah, you're Cyborg, the guy who comes up and nobody asks for any help at all, but he's supposed to butt in anyway. Hilarious. So throughout this episode, you just get to learn more about more people because the first episode really focuses on Negative Man, Elastic Woman, and Robot Man. Did I say Negative Man? I think I said Negative Man, and it kind of like the Chief. And then it introduced Crazy Jane, but it didn't really just give you too much about her. This episode gives you more about Crazy Jane, and it introduces Cyborg and gives you his whole backstory. And then when you have Alan Tudyk's character, Mr. Nobody, pretty much narrating Cyborg's origin story, so like, man, this is a great origin story. You can't help it, but it's just like, yeah, this actually is like the fight scene with Crazy Jane versus Robot Man and Cyborg. That's dope. I like the fact that Cyborg has already been doing this for a while, and the fact that there's always, ever since like Cyborg became Cyborg, he always had this thing against his dad. But in this, I guess his dad kind of messed it with his head, and I don't think they used the mother box in this, which, for the sake of the show, I think it helps. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't get the mother box and stuff involved, you kind of like have more stuff to play with. Because you introduce the mother box and Doom Patrol and put it with Cyborg and all. That's a whole nother show you can go into. But if you just keep it simple, like, hey, his dad created all this stuff, and so now his dad kind of erasing his memories. Well, not erasing his memories, but manipulating them to where he got certain things, and his dad know where he at without him even knowing. He trying to got like a little privacy thing. I like the like, he's much more Teen Titans a cyborg than some of the other cyborgs. I think like the Marv Wolfman cyborg he's more serious. This one's more jokey. The way he took down the bad guys, the way he was talking on the ATM. I'm loving Cyborg. Okay, Cyborg is dope, and he kind of like already has like this leadership mentality. He wants to join the Justice League, but he doesn't know if he really don't even know if those are his dreams or actually his dad, and his dad done instilled up in him mechanically. I like it's crazy, and I know there's a lot more to that. Because I think when he finds out more about what his dad did, what his dad's doing to him, that's going to create that separation between the two. Because, like I said in the comics, or in the iteration, they always have like a separation between Victor Stone and his dad. Because his dad always does something that pisses him off, and that creates that separation. So I think we're gonna get that with him. The way he's putting memories in his head, because even Alan Tudyk's like messing with him, like you don't know as much as you think you do. So it's dope, and I'm liking Elastigirl. I wonder if Elastigirl is gonna do like the shrink and giant thing, or she gonna ever get her powers under control. I like the way Negative Man relationship is coming in coming in with, well, Larry's relationship is coming in with negative, man. I guess that's how I would say. Even though they're both still one and the same, it's like the entity in him. I think they're about to actually build a relationship. I really, really want to see what they're gonna do with Elastic Woman. So I want to see her actually, instead of just a blob, she starts shrinking and stuff. Also, they had a talking cockroach at the beginning of this episode. Out of this world. Man, a portal was in a donkey's mouth. Like, it's just crazy, but at the same time, it's like, it's crazy, funny, heartfelt, emotional, and good. Just straight up good. This has started off way stronger than Titans. I like Titans. I told people I liked the first season. I like it. But this has started off like fire. And we're only 2 episodes in because now it's going to start battling. I can feel it. It's going to start battling with Deadly Class is like my top favorite show. I'm watching right now. Right now it's Deadly Class. But these first 2 episodes of, if they continue to go on in this route for Doom Patrol is finna like smoke some of my favorite shows, dog. Like seriously, because I'm enjoying it. And then now we have to find the chief. Cyborg's now there. The miscommunication. Every these are just weird people who. Well, I ain't gonna say weird. I'm gonna say, well, they are weird and emotionally scarred people who now have to go on this journey and become and start protecting people, because Chief had like this board, I think, or like people, like villains and stuff, and now they gonna start implementing plans to take these people down. It's finna get, and still try to find the chief at the same time. This is finna be crazy, but I'm loving it so far. Like it's first 2 episodes, 5 out of 5, both of them. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I enjoyed these episodes. But you guys let me know what you thought about them down in the comments. Give me some predictions and then your thoughts or whatever. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch up with y'all later. I'm out.